Hello, First Lutheran Church. This is Pastor Ed, and I'm here for my home chat for April 16th, 2020. It's a Thursday, and I just wanted to touch base and see how everybody's doing. Today's topic will be coping. It's one that I'm going to try to do every week at least once. And this week I want to start out with a reading from the Bible, from Psalm 118. So hear the word of the Lord. I think he speaks to all of us here. Psalm 118. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His steadfast love endures forever. Let Israel say, his steadfast love endures forever. Let the house of Aaron say, his steadfast love endures forever. Let those who fear the Lord say, his steadfast love endures forever. Out of my distress, I called on the Lord. The Lord answered me and set me in a broad place. With the Lord on my side, I do not fear. What can mortals do to me? The Lord is on my side to help me. I shall look in triumph on those who hate me. It is better to take refuge in the Lord than to put confidence in mortals. It is better to take refuge in the Lord than to put confidence in princes. Well, what could I say about this? Well, I noticed they repeated something. His steadfast love endures forever. Well, right now, we're in a very difficult time. We're not sure what's going to endure. We've had very difficult health news. We've had terrible economic news. I'm sure anxieties are very high for all of us. I know they are for me. And yet, I keep going back to that idea. God's steadfast love endures forever. I am seeking him. Where is he right now? And in my heart, he's here. He's with us. Each day when I read the news, and my wife does the same thing, we get very anxious. We read things and we're very, oh my goodness, what does this mean? How can we cope with this? And the one thing we say to each other is, we're okay right now. We're okay today. We're safe. We have what we need. Tomorrow has enough worries of its own. Let's just focus on today. Psychologically, mindfulness, just staying focused on right now, is a really good tactic in this kind of strange world. My wife has been saying every time I say we're living in strange times, she wishes she had $1, we'd be wealthy by now. Well, we are. But you know, these are strange times. But today, we're okay. I don't know about tomorrow, but I'm remembering that his steadfast love endures forever. So I'm hoping that tomorrow will be okay also. But I'm letting tomorrow go. There's a song by the Beatles, Let It Be. And I wonder sometimes if we need to do that more. We've been doing it. Anytime we feel any chafing between us, I'll just say something like, let's let it go. And let it be. And that brings the anxiety and stress down. We have to deal with extreme anxiety and stress. The first thing you have to do is realize you're struggling with it. And we are. This is trauma. Trauma is a situation that's outside of our control. One of the critical components of this is feeling out of control. And right now, very few of us have much control outside of some things. Remember, you have some control over some things. I know they aren't big enough for you right now, but they're there. And then another thing we need to do is to realize that we've made it through all kinds of bad days in our lives. I've survived a lot of difficult things, an abusive alcoholic father. My first wife deserted my children and I, leaving us broke. I had terrible chicken pox when I was an adult. That was bad. It's what makes me want to stay inside right now. And I could go on with other things, and some of them I've done to myself. But the one thing I've been saying to myself recently is, I've gotten through them. Well, is it how I wanted to get through them? No. But I got through them. I'm healthy. I'm able to eat. I'm able to take care of myself. And so is my wife, and my children are safe. Please continue praying for my son Patrick, who works with the homeless people in LA. But there are some things I'm sure people are feeling right now, and I just want to bring them to our attention. First of all, you might be questioning yourself. Things like, why did I forget that? Why can't I concentrate and work on that puzzle? Why am I edgy right now? Well, all of these things are because of the stress, anxiety, and trauma going on all around us. I may have said it, forgive me if I'm repeating myself, but deep in the brain is something called the amygdala. And that's the lizard brain, they call it. That's the survival brain. That's the fight or flight brain. And right now, all the signals coming into us are danger, danger. Things are very difficult. And there's a threat. And right now, the rest of our brain is listening to that amygdala. I liken it to having a virus on your computer that's just running and running and running and consuming all the resources. And if you ever had something like that, or when it's doing an update or something like that, and you're trying to run a program and it's slow, you're like, well, what's going on here? It's the same with the human mind. We're doing that right now. There's this program hidden underneath. I'm afraid. And things are scary right now. And I want to tell you, that's normal. You're okay when you leave your glasses in the other room and you don't remember where you put them. I do that probably once a day. It's okay if you can't get through the book very easily or finish the puzzle or things like that. It's okay. These are trying times. I'm saying this to tell you that there's nothing wrong with you. If it gets more difficult, call your physician. But this is what we're all feeling right now, together. Again, what I say to myself almost every day is, His steadfast love endures forever. He still loves me. He still loves you. And He's going to be there today. Now, don't start worrying about tomorrow or next week or next month. Stay with today. Yes, we will read a lot of news that's scary. But right now, you're okay. The reason I say that is, put off any major decisions. You don't have to do major things right now. Take a deep breath, and one day at a time. That's another expression I use a lot, is one day at a time. Well, anyway, I'm hoping that this helps someone out there. I'm trying to reach out once a week with coping skills to make sure people are able to get by from one day to another. Finally, there is one other thing you can do, or a couple other things. One is, go do something physical. I went out and whacked a bunch of branches off a bush. Felt good. The second is, if you can help someone else. Helping someone else, even if it's a little way, even if it's not, oh, I wish I could do something big. It doesn't have to be. Even if it's a little thing, go do that. Finally, pray. Look for God's love. It's here. It is a part of our lives. I believe in that. And am I always as calm as this? No. But I keep trying to come back to this place. I hope you can too. I still miss all of you. This Sunday, please be with us when we have our Zoom live fellowship at 10 o'clock. I'll be sending out an email link that you can click on, and we'd love to see you there. Take care, and I'm sending my love to everyone, and may God bless you.